On August 28, 1963, Reverend Martin Luther King delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington, D.C., declaring his desire for equality for all. But 60 years later, civil rights leaders say that dream still isn't a reality. They say the ongoing battle over Confederate symbols and racially motivated crimes, like a deadly shooting in Jacksonville, Florida, where 3 Black Americans were targeted specifically because of their skin color, proves there is work to be done.
As honored as I am to be an African American person today, and just knowing all the things our ancestors did for us to even be at a college right now, especially a college that's a predominantly white institution, like that is an honor. But it's also very saddening to know that as this is going on, people that look like me are still being murdered, and they're not getting the justice that they deserve.
The vice president of the East Carolina University's NAACP says the March on Washington also has a deeply personal connection. Her grandfather marched alongside MLK in an effort to fight for equality.
Today would be the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington and MLK's speech, and it's just showing us that what was going on at that time and how our community just banded together and became unified on this day to come together and to take this stand and be like, we're not going to accept this anymore, and this is what we want for the future.
And civil rights experts say that in order to keep King's dream alive, lawmaking from a national level needs to recognize the long history of discrimination so that it can prevent repeating it.
The challenge for us going forward, if we're to realize the promise of the March on Washington, is to figure out how to craft legislation that can address the long-term effects of that in a way that the court finds acceptable.